Welcome to the AI Director Mode tutorial series. In this series, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Visla's AI Director Mode workflow. You'll learn what AI Director Mode is, how to create a video in the AI Director Mode workflow, how to build your storyboard, how to turn that storyboard into a cohesive generated video, and we'll give you some tips and tricks on how to make the highest quality video possible. Let's start with a basic overview. AI Director Mode is a storyboard-first workflow that creates scene-to-scene cohesive AI-generated videos. Each scene is consistent with the last because Visla references a storyboard you create before generating your video. All the assets you add to your storyboard, including your video style, characters, objects, and environments, will look the same scene to scene. If you're not familiar, a storyboard is a sequence of drawings, illustrations, or images that show what your video will look like before you film. In AI Director Mode, Visla uses a storyboard to reference how you want your video to look and feel. In Visla, the storyboarding process is very easy. You just need to provide or generate visual assets. These assets include characters, objects, and environments, and you choose a preset visual style that perfectly captures your video's tone. I'll be creating a generic fire safety training video so you can see exactly what I'm doing, how I build my storyboard, animate it, and make revisions in Visla's scene-based video editor. You can follow along or build your own video as we go. Let's get started. It all starts here, on your Visla workspace dashboard. Select Generate AI Video to get started. At the top of the page is the video agent, and below you'll find example videos made using AI Director Mode. Feel free to watch these anytime you need inspiration. In Visla's video agent, there are several ways to add prompts. You can type out ideas here. You can add any kind of text or web links, or upload files like PowerPoint presentations, PDFs, video clips, or audio files. You can also import any media you already have uploaded to your Visla workspace. I'll add my video script here, which I generated with ChatGPT. Next, I'm going to choose my video's visual style. The style you choose will determine how Visla makes your video look and feel, and there are a ton of styles to choose from, ranging from cinematic to watercolor. If you're having trouble deciding what style you want to make your video, you can get a recommendation from Visla based on your prompts. Here are my recommended options. Since I'm making a fire safety training video intended for a generic office-based business, I'll ignore my recommended styles and select Corporate Minimal. If you have your branding set up in your Visla workspace, you can add it here. In your workspace settings, under Branding, you can add your logo and company colors, so all your videos are properly branded. When you've finished adding your prompts and are ready to move to the next phase, click Generate. Now we're going to create our storyboard. Visla uses a storyboard to create cohesive AI-generated videos with consistent characters, environments, and visual style. A word of advice before we start. Add as many details as possible to your storyboard. Visla cannot read your mind, so add as many branding assets, desired props, and product images as possible. Right now, we're looking at the Project Setup menu. You'll see this screen after you add your prompts to the video agent. If, for whatever reason, AI Director Mode is not enabled for you, toggle this switch on, and Visla will build a first draft of your storyboard for you. At the top of this menu is the Style tab. We already selected a style in the video agent, but if you have a change of heart, now's your last chance to change it. If you change your visual style in this phase, you will need to regenerate your other storyboard assets as well. This is because Visla created a draft of your storyboard using the visual style you picked in the video agent. Visla does not automatically update assets if you change your style here in the Project Setup menu. Moving on, below the Style section, you can choose either Visla's Basic or Advanced Visual Generation model. Choosing the Basic model will save you some credits, while the Advanced model produces a higher quality video that is less likely to have quirks like spelling errors or visual glitches. Next, we have Characters. Your characters are the actors in your video. If you want to change your character's appearance, click the hamburger menu while the character is selected and click Edit. Here, I have options to regenerate or replace the character. I want to make a few changes to my character. To do so, I'll click Regenerate. Here is our prompt, which was automatically created by Visla when it made this character. I'll make my changes and select Generate. When you're satisfied with your changes, click Complete. You can also change the character's name, role, and description if necessary. When you finish, click Confirm. If you want to add another character, you can click the Add icon in the upper right corner of the Characters menu. Visla offers several ways to create a character, including generating one from scratch, uploading a reference photo, importing an asset from your workspace, adding one from your project source, or using an existing avatar. Let's move on to the Objects menu. Objects consist of any products, props, logos, really anything that isn't a character or environment in your video. Here you'll see the various objects that Visla has generated for my storyboard. I am content with these objects, but I want to add some that I know are mentioned in my script and not on my storyboard. If I click on my project source, above the storyboard, I can see the script I pasted into the video agent. For example, I see that my script mentions an overloaded outlet. I would like to show an overloaded outlet in my video during this section of the voiceover, so I'll generate one and add it to my storyboard. The menu looks similar to the Characters menu. I'll select an object I'd like to update and click Edit. After typing in my prompt, I'll click Generate. I don't love how this looks, so I'll try again, this time using Visla's Enhance with AI option, a feature that helps you flesh out your prompts. Much better. Now I'll provide information about the object, so Visla has context for where it should be featured in the video. After filling out the information, your object will be added to the storyboard. I'm going to create a few more objects before I move on to environments. The last element of our storyboard is your environment. Where does your video take place? If your script or video needs a specific environment, you can add it just like you would a character or object. This time, I'll upload an image of a corporate office from Pexels, one of Visla's stock image providers. After you crop the image, you'll fill out the name and scene description. When you're done, it will be added to your storyboard. Now, we'll go through the remaining settings you can adjust before generating your video. The storyboard is in the Setup menu. Stay here and scroll down. You'll see additional video project settings. You can choose your background music sources and decide on the visual pacing of your video. On the left, below the Setup menu, is the Audio menu. Here, you can choose your narration voice and language. In this case, I want to choose a voice that matches the tone of a fire safety training video. Fire safety is a serious topic, so I'll browse and find a voice that is serious and authoritative. Below the Audio menu is the Style menu. Here, you choose your video's aspect ratio and whether to have a thumbnail automatically generated. If you intend to post this video on YouTube or embed it from Visla, you can save time by having Visla create a thumbnail for you. Lastly, we have the Subtitles menu. You can choose from one of Visla's default options or one of your own custom options, which, if you have created custom subtitles in your workspace, would appear at the top. When you're finished, click Generate in the upper right corner. We'll now go over how to animate your storyboard into a video. We'll take the still images generated by Visla and animate them into clips. When your video is done generating, you'll be taken to the Preview menu. Here, you'll see your video's transcript on the left and a video player on the right. You'll notice that your video contains only still images, plus your default intro and outro. A traditional storyboard is a sequence of images, and Visla won't animate those images into clips until you authorize it. To preview your scenes, click Edit to enter Visla's scene-based video editor. Here, you can preview the images and prompts that Visla has provided and will use to generate your clips. All of these images and prompts can be edited. Make sure your images are free of errors or glitches, plus review the accompanying text prompts before you generate a clip for that particular scene. Visla will use the frame to video option by default to animate your scenes. Frame to video means that Visla will generate a clip using a still frame as reference material. The other video generation options Visla provides are text to video and ingredient to video. Text to video allows you to generate a clip from just a text prompt. Remember to use Visla's Enhance with AI feature to get the most out of your prompt and ensure your clip matches the style of the rest of your video. Ingredient to video lets you add up to 3 assets and a text prompt to the agent. If you search through your project media, you will see the still frames that Visla has generated, as well as your storyboard assets. You can use any of these when creating a prompt via ingredient to video. If you want a presenter character to speak dialogue from a script, toggle audio on for your scene. It should be automatically turned on if you added a presenter character to your storyboard in the project settings menu. You can see my audio is enabled, and I have a script here in the prompt for the character to read. In the upper left corner of each scene menu, you'll see a checkbox. You can generate video clips for as many or as few scenes as you'd like. The total credit cost for generating clips across all selected scenes is shown in the bottom right area of the Generate AI Videos menu. If you do not want to generate any clips at this time, click Cancel. You can return to this menu at any time by going to the Story tab here on the left and clicking Generate AI Videos. Depending on the length of your scene, Visla will generate clips of 4, 6, or 8 seconds. I'll show you how to adjust the length of the generated clip in just a bit. Let's go ahead and generate the clips for each selected scene. When Visla is finished, you can either watch your entire video from the preview menu here or watch each clip scene by scene. We're now at the final part of the video, where we'll go over how to regenerate any clips you'd like to modify. Regenerating clips will cost you additional time and credits, so I'll share some insights to help you get the best results possible while limiting regeneration. At the end of this video, you can watch my fire safety training demo. What if you don't like the generated clip or notice an error you want to fix? You can regenerate the footage in any scene you want to fix, but be mindful that it will cost additional credits each time you regenerate. Select the scene that you want to modify and select this icon, Generate AI Video. Depending on the issue you had with your clip, you can either adjust your visual prompts or rewrite your text prompt. If your generated clip has a glitch or error but is still accurate to your prompt, you might just need to regenerate the clip with the same prompt. You're far less likely to have an error if you use Visla's Advanced Video Generation model. You can select this model in the Project Setup menu where you built your storyboard. The most common issues I run into with generated clips are misspelled words present in the footage and visual glitches. To fix spelling errors, first check your initial storyboard images. If the spelling error is present in that image, click Edit Image and request the change. If none of your images or prompts are misspelled, I will either regenerate the footage with the same prompt or adjust my text prompt to be more concise. Unfortunately, it's normal in this workflow to encounter odd glitches. AI-generated video can be finicky. If you generate a new clip for a scene, but decide you'd rather use an older version or the original still frame, you can click this icon, select B-roll, and choose from all the media associated with that particular scene. If you want to add different media from your project, you can view all your assets by selecting the Media tab here on the left and then Project Media. Earlier, I mentioned that Visla generates clips that are 4, 6, or 8 seconds long. This means that your clip might not time perfectly with your scene or voiceover, and that's okay. If you need to adjust the timing of your clips, go to your respective scene's Adjust B-roll menu and edit the length of the clip. Here, you can adjust the in and out points of your selected clip, change the start time, or choose to end the clip early. Before regenerating a clip, try adjusting it using the Adjust B-roll tool. It could potentially save you time and credits. I've adjusted several clips in my fire safety training video, and it's unlikely you'll notice the edits. Once you finish editing your AI Director Mode video project, make sure to utilize all the other tools in Visla's scene-based video editor. This includes music, voiceover, text, graphics, subtitles, transitions, and much more. We've made dozens of videos covering the scene-based video editor and all the tools and features it contains. I encourage you to explore our YouTube channel and learn more about Visla. Once you've completed your final edits, you can preview your project one last time or export it in 1080p or 4K. Without further ado, here's the fire safety training video I created using Visla's AI Director Mode.
A safe office starts with simple, everyday habits that help protect everyone.
Start by keeping walkways, exits, and fire extinguishers clear at all times. Never block doors, stairwells, or evacuation routes. Watch for common fire risks like overloaded outlets, damaged power cords, and unattended kitchen appliances. Report hazards right away and unplug equipment when it is not in use. Know your office evacuation plan before an emergency happens. When an alarm sounds, stop what you are doing, leave calmly, and use the nearest safe exit. Do not use elevators. Once outside, go directly to your assigned meeting area and wait for instructions. Never re-enter the building until emergency personnel say it is safe. Fire safety is everyone's responsibility.
Stay alert, keep exits clear, and know what to do before you need to act.
Thank you so much for joining me in this AI Director Mode tutorial video. If there's anything you'd like us here at Visla to go over, whether it be AI, Director Mode, or any of our other tools or features, let us know in the comments below. If your business is ready to try Visla, I have added a link in the description that will take you directly to our sales team. Thank you again for watching, and enjoy Visla.